Hey everyone, welcome back to more We Happy Few. I've done a shit a load of exploring, as you can clearly see. I found this is the aftermath of when Arthur talked to Benedict. That's the aftermath of that one. Another aftermath mission is Peachy. I've done a couple of missions already, side missions which Arthur did in his story. I can't remember whether or not I did a mission. There's another mission that was reoccurring as well. I can't remember whether or not I showed you. It was called flower picking. I do apologize if I have actually skipped over that. Look, it was actually very, very simple. You got about 3 skill points for it. So, excuse me, and all it basically was is that you wait till any time after midnight, before about, say, 5 AM. You went there and you just tried to pick as many of the non-such flowers as you could. They were inside a circle. There were a bunch of wastrels worshipping them and dancing towards them, dancing around them, I should say. And grab as many as you can, hopefully all of them, and then run for your life because they'll all chase you, and just hide and wait till they stop looking for you and you complete the mission. So it's really quite a simple one. So because it always came on Arthur's, I thought I'd do that one. Now this one here, oh excuse me, Witch Peak. Now I had a look at that because I couldn't understand why we couldn't get into that, and I looked up, and apparently that has to do with a it's a story mission apparently, or has something to do with a story mission down the track. So that's the reason why we can't get into there. I've explored all these houses, so I haven't quite got all the inventory expansions. Got a shitload of them though. Skill points, haven't even got that one yet. My priority at the moment is to get these two, not that one. Nothing to see here in OU, of course. We're thinking, holy shit, that's a lot of money to have in a game. I have got, now in case anyone's curious, I've got that by selling off frying pans, axes and glass bottles that I don't need. And it all adds up. I've gone to the shady dealer, the butcher, and oh god, where the hell else was, and I think the other place I went to was Johnny Bolton's little cubby house or whatever, or tree house. I think those are 3 places, and I sold off a bunch of items, bought some things, and I still made that money. That may look like overkill. We are going to need that money. But start things off. There's a whole bunch of letters I collected. I can't remember what I've actually gone over them, so we'll just see how we go. Excuse me. Damped Eye was in one of those what do you call it? Oh, for God's sake, one of the shelters, the safe houses. But Arthur, we got that in Arthur's one. Marley's letter was have you buried your dead or something like that? Not what have we buried here? Burying the dead, I think it was called. Look, it's nothing special. It really is one of those where I know I went through it. I'm pretty sure I went through it with all of you on Archie's storyline. Excuse me. So I just did that on my own time. This one I found. If you lot will remember where. Oh god, now I'm messing with the bloody microphone. That really helps, doesn't it? Sorry about that. There was a house we went to where there was a mission about people going completely crazy. They were high on histoplasma. That same place was taken over by the hooligans of the Garden District. And this is one of the things that was found in there. Soviets take Madrid. Scraps from the Au Courant, October 30th, 1949. So Robert Bing states that he has sent a sternly worded letter to the provisional government of the Spanish Democratic Republic. It is impossible for dozens of children to simply disappear, and it is unthinkable that the Soviet authorities would use our children as a bargaining chip with the Americans. Even communists are parents. God, I can't even say those words tonight. Another one, excuse me, from the Au Courant, April 12, 1950, 3 dead in breeder riot. So Robert Bing stated that if investigation reveals the names of the instigators, they will be prosecuted within the fullest extent of the law. However, if this truly was a spontaneous riot, then there is little we can do, short of jailing dozens of people, for which they did not have the capability. Makes a bit of sense. Bridge. I don't think we went through this one. Dear committee members, it's a lovely day for it, as Uncle Jack says at times. We are ransacking the last of the Victory Gardens. There might be enough potatoes in the entire garden district to last 2 weeks. Do you plan to starve us all to death? If you have no food to spare, could you at least open the bridge so we can try our luck in the wilderness? Actually, I think we've already gone through that one. Tub. Yes. Been through that one. Vector. Dear Dr. Byron, sorry. I spotted what seems to be a case of full-blown plague in the Garden District. Of course, my colleagues and I immediately resolved the matter. I don't suppose anyone could have got across Lud's Bridge. It would be well to check. Well, we made it, so there's obviously something wrong with security there. Although we did cheat by using sunshine. So that's the difference. Assuming the vector is still shut off, then we must consider the plague to be possibly waterborne. Uh-oh. In that case, dumping the bodies of the victims in the river needs to cease forthwith. Don't you think? It's bad enough what already gets through the filters at the water plant. Really? They can't even manage to filter the water plant? Oh my god, they're even more screwed than we all thought. Hopefully we've nipped this outbreak in the bud. Oh, not so sure about that. If not, we'll need to equip the constables with gas masks on Ilpai as well. I think most of them have already got gas masks, but anyway. Leech bin, yes. Recordings. Yes. Have we gone through that one? Okay, maybe not. Dear Sir and Madam, we understand that you have exiled us to the Garden District. My tongue's not working tonight. To protect yourselves from our dreadful memories. It seems to be a bit unfair to us, since none of us are willingly a downer. We don't choose to not take joy. It's not a style of life as that anyone would choose. What makes us wastrels is that, excuse me, when we take joy, that gives us the most violent reaction. Well, given that it's basically it's basically just a cover story for, an hallucinogenic state, I'm not surprised they get a bad reaction. The body thrashes, memories come back, edged in fire. Yeah, well, there you go. Be surely this is not news to you. We write for another reason. We miss Uncle Jack. Oh, it's of course Uncle Jack shows a pipe down strict. Yes, we've gone through that one. Church services, we've been through that. Stay in letter. Probably haven't got. So this one here is when you go through a dig spot that is in a. It's like in a little gardens place that's protected by, I believe, spankers. I think it's called, those hot air balloon things. I can never remember what they're called. Dearest Peggy, I'm so sorry, darling. Your father wouldn't let me keep your dolly in the house anymore. I know one day you'll walk through the front door. Maybe you'll be too old for your dolly, but I promised I'd keep her for you. So I'm burying her next to the tree you love so much to climb. Come back to us, darling, won't you? Okay. Now let's get on to this first one. This is a brand new one. Vandals. The Vandals took the handle. I'll need to make a water filter, just a tube and some charcoal and cloth for to do it. Basically, they're trying to repair a pipe, and the valve looks like it's about to burst, and they're asking us for our help as we walked by. So, let's craft a water filter for them. I'm probably on the right section, am I? I'm not, but that really helps, doesn't it? Oh my god. Oh boy.
Mum would probably say this isn't ladylike.
Okay. Now we need to get ready to run like hell.
Please! You ruined it!
You broke it on purpose.
No, we didn't. You asked us to repair it.
Parts.
Wrecker! Robber! Vandal!
Don't
Oh,
I feel
shit.
like a right idiot?
Oh crap.
I won't sniff you out.
It's a waste of both our time. Come out and take your medicine.
What medicine? We're not in the bloody village. You don't need to take our joy. You're not on your joy. Don't ask us. Don't ask us to, though. Seriously. In case anyone has been asking throughout my playthrough of We Happy Few,
Riddance, bad.
Phil might been asking occasionally what microphone I'm using, all that sort of stuff. I'm actually using a headphone and microphone system by Turtle Beach. I bought it a couple, 2 or 3 years ago. It was about 2 years old, I think. The Turtle Beach Stealth 450 or 4500, I can't exactly remember. It's not exactly the newest, but it works perfectly well. Which I suppose is kind of promotional speech, but just in case anyone was curious, it works just as well on the console as it does on the TV. So yeah, it's fantastic for that. I had been around already and collected all these, but because they grow back, I thought I might as well just walk around quickly and grab hold of them. Now I found a bunch of memory flashbacks, which I haven't interacted with yet. I've just got to remember where the hell they all are. That would be a good start, wouldn't it? There is one in a park, if I can remember where the hell it was. I think it's around here. There's definitely one in oh god, where the hell was it? It's in one of these excuse me, one of these safe houses. There's a memory flashback. We gotta buy the baby feeder. Well, before we do that, we'll go and do this mission. But before we do any of that, I will try and find that memory flashback. And while you're watching the flashback, because I took a photo of the location of the other memory. It's in a random park somewhere. I took a photo of it so I wouldn't forget about it. So I'll have a look at the photo and compare it to the map, so at least I have a rough idea of where I'm going. Because I would like to show you. I did promise you I'd show you as many as I could find.
I'm so glad Foggy Jack doesn't live down there.
So are we. Oh, not this problem again. How about this, right? I'm on story level difficulty, which is just for the story, which is basically easy, and you're not supposed to have to worry about food. But for some ridiculously stupid reason, it's on normal difficulty. I've never said about this on Arthur, and I'll say it again on Sally. I thought it would have corrected itself, but it hasn't. On normal difficulty, you have to balance food and nourishment and everything else out. On easy, it's for the storyline, which is sometimes what I prefer, instead of doing a delicate balancing act. I just find it very annoying. Anyway, let's take an onion. We shouldn't have to worry about that. Pure water for the sake of it. Okay. And we're not okay. We're not on the right one. Never mind that. God, which one is it? What the hell? Oh, just oh, God. Oh, that was fantastic.
I hope this
Okay.
is Voile Voyage.
There's basically a bunch of plague where you've got to be careful. Actually, if I can, when we get to it, I'll explain.
The smelly darkness
Nope.
into... Well, not that much better.
Probably not. Okay, so it is this one. If it is the one, if I recall correctly, where there's no hooligans patrolling it, but it's the entrance is the one that has that car which had the parts that Faraday needed, which looks like an abandoned entrance to an underground train station next to it. If you catch my drift.
Where shall we wander today?
I know it's slightly tedious, but I do actually want to show you the memories, because don't worry, we will get to our main mission.
Please.
Here we are. I knew we'd find it. Oh, get the torch. Now there are plague wastrels near when you get here, so you'll be really careful and clear them out. I recommend. Here it is. There's that one. Alright, so I'll let you watch that. I'm gonna find that photo and refresh my memory of the other one. So, see you shortly.
I can't tell if Mrs. Witherington is preggers or just fat.
Don't use that word, it's horrible.
Her husband is a prisoner of war, but she goes everywhere with Lieutenant Ulbricht.
Maybe she's just eating extra rations. Anyway, we'll know in a few months, won't we?
You can't tell either way. That dress is so baggy.
That's enough of that, Sully Boyle.
Oh! Picked on the other girls, are we? Naughty, Sally. Okay, I found it. I'm glad I took a picture of it because I knew I'd forget. So it's roughly around here. This is where the main mission is, and this is kind of a two-part thing, but we'll do this one because we have to go inside a house anyway. It's got that done. Because we can't secure the safe, we can't actually patch up those open areas. We just have to be careful. So, well, this is where the car was, so at least now you get what I'm talking about. Just quickly save it. We also don't have any... Okay. What now?
Before we begin, please listen to a personal message for our prudent friend. The fox is in the henhouse. The fox is in the henhouse.
Who's our prudent friend?
I'm pretty sure that's Prudence. Yeah. Well, I suppose it could be anyone. Now, oh god, where the hell am I going? Okay. Now there is one dig spot that I haven't actually got to yet. Mainly because there's a headmistress, which is those giant electronic zapping machines. If I go too close, it not only tries to kill me with electricity, but it alerts everyone in the general area to come and try and kill me. So it's not really worth the effort. However, if you have a rubber cat suit, you don't get affected as easily, and you
Can't
can
remember
wander
what
in
it's
there.
like to feel safe.
We're all rotting, like the food.
Okay, here it is. So this is a little, well, kids park, I suppose, in here. So that is there, where that dot is. And as you can see, there's another mask up here. So they're in quite random places at times. Right. Gingham, let's have a look.
You can't expect me to wear that.
Since when do you care about fashion? I thought that was only for silly girls.
For God's sake, gingham. I look like Hansel and Gretel.
You've been looking a bit too provocative.
Provocative. I don't even wear a bra yet.
Maybe you should. You don't want men to get the wrong idea about you.
First, I'm not doing enough to get a man. Now I'm trying too hard.
Just wear the dress, will you? It'll keep away the wrong sort of attention.
I suppose I can't blame her friend for saying that to Sally. I mean, yeah, it depends on which crowd you're into, how much people care about that sort of stuff, really. I suppose also it might depend on your age. I mean, I'm not pointing the fingers, you know, in that way. I'm just saying that it is a contributing factor. I mean, you don't expect, you know, women at some young ages to have developed their breasts already or begun developing their breasts. So, you know, biologically speaking, in terms of that, from, you know, a medical perspective, you know, I can understand how some people might be more cautious in that way. So I'm just trying not to sound overly offensive when I say that. So I come from I personally come from a medical family, so it's not like I'm speaking totally out of my ass, like, oh God, you don't know what you're talking about. I do, kind of, to an extent, no. Okay, let's go to the Boyle residence and get that old chemistry set since we are near. You're going to need a torch. If you have... Now, this is something I highly recommend. Spend a day or two, or a good few hours, searching around. Looking, you know, search around the map, collect all sorts of things as much as you can. Not get into too much trouble with everyone around you, because it will help if you can find a few inventory, however you want to pronounce it, expansion kits, which are quite good. If you unlock it, that's even better. But the sooner you find a torch, the better. Anyway, now this is going to trigger a cutscene, so we will soon see.
Well, young Miss Boyle, you know there's a curfew. You don't want some Fritz to shoot you dead, do you?
Sorry, sir.
Let's get you home.
You had another fight with your mum, didn't you? Why don't I put in a good word? Mrs. Boyle, I've got a young lady out here who, I'm sorry. They don't seem to be at home.
What? Let me go in.
They're not at home. Let me take you to the station for a cup of tea.
What happened? Let me in.
Best you don't go in, miss. Cup of tea's best.
What did she do? What did she do? What did she do?
So this is a flashback of what actually happened.
I've got a young lady out here who,
My God. At the dinner table, no less. Wow.
They don't seem to be at home.
And Mum said, you don't have to worry about the train. No one's going on the train.
Wow.
Shut up, Sally. You're a big girl. Stop crying.
When I first went through this, my other playthrough, I actually went through this place blind and got killed a couple of times. There actually are wastrels around in the house, so plague wastrels, so you gotta be quite careful at times. You're okay at the moment? Of course. I think the music's a bit ironic in that sense, like if it's a good, I think it's good memory recall music and you know, of irony. I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments. Oh, I bloody knew it. Come on, you pellic. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, let's see. We should have a better weapon. Excuse me. Ah, perfect. This one really does a bit of damage.
You had this coming.
I do have another torch on me, so it's not going to be quite so bad. Grab the other bloody stupid... Oh, no, never mind. A little bit careful. Okay, there's one more here. Oops. There we go.
Gwen, you'd never believe the day Mummy's had.
No, she probably wouldn't. You're right. So what I prepared for that? Where the hell is it? Ah, there we are. You're creepy enough as it is. We don't need that going off in the background. It's disturbing what's on that repeat cycle. So I think so. We'll be done with this soon, and this part soon enough. Let's grab what we can. Anything else? Nope.
A beaker, a thermostat, N7 triode. I think I can fix my lab.
Let's leave that off for now. Nice. Okay. Because 5 points, should I? I'll get this one because we're gonna need it anyway. Now, excuse me. Now, what I'm gonna do now is do Peachy's final mission. Or buy the baby feeder on the way back. That way we can just sort of, because I'm pretty sure there we can also buy the invitation to the Reform Club. So kill two birds, one stone. I can't believe people are putting on puppet shows out here in the Garden District. Yeah, well, seems they still are.
Where are the Americans? Where are the Russians?
I have no idea. Why don't you ask them when you have a chance? If you have a chance, I should say. That's it. Auto save. Thank you. Do that in a second.
I suppose I'll just have to use my hand.
Don't be ridiculous. We're a puppet theatre.
What happened to your dolly?
That loony who lives in the treehouse. He managed to convince some idiot to steal it. We can't put on our show without a puppet. And it's a shame. We're really the only fun people can have around here. Unless you count taunting the bobbies.
Maybe I can talk to him and convince him to give your doll back.
I doubt it. He thinks the doll is Peachy Carnan, one of his secret agents.
I can be fairly convincing sometimes.
Well, we know the idiots. We very well know the idiots. Yes, Arthur. Although we were trying to do it with good intentions, obviously, but anyway. Doesn't always go to plan. Where the hell is it? Oh god, where is his main center of operations? All the way down there. Oh god, oh screw it. Yes, I know it's going to affect us, but it's going to get us one more side mission, get us more skill points. The other bonus is that when we buy the baby feeder, go
These
back and feed
tracks will be
Gwen,
so much
we
nicer
don't need
with
to go back
trains.
anywhere near as often, so it's all extremely good in that sense. Get some foxglove, since we're in the vicinity already. The hell? Oh, that's that, yeah. I think we get an expansion, inventory expansion kit soon, so that should be quite good. Something to look forward to. I think, I'm not exactly sure. Don't hold me to that. It's one thing is very obvious that you find during this game is that, you know, not just because on one playthrough it's in one place doesn't necessarily guarantee it's going to be in that same place again. So he's not up here, but he's down there. Right, you figure that part out.
Can't you read? No girls allowed.
Even if one of those girls is a secret agent?
You're an agent of the Special Operations Executive? Prove it.
Alright.
I've been inside Dr. Verloc's lair.
Yes, we certainly have.
Don't say that out loud.
We'll say it loud as
I've
we
met
want.
Sergeant Stubbs, and I know what his favourite code is. Do you?
All right. You are a secret agent.
Central needs Peachy to go on a secret mission. It's a very important, very dangerous mission.
Random wastrel
behind
just wandering
enemy
around.
lines.
Peachy? You can't expect me to let you take Peachy.
I think we have to ask Peachy whether he wants to go or not. Don't we?
He doesn't want to go, do you, Peachy? Oh. Well, that's very brave of you. No, of course, Peachy. We all know there's a war on. Well, if we don't meet again, it's been an honor to command you. Safe travels, Peachy. He says he'll go with you. God be with you both.
Thank you for the luck. I'm sure we won't need it, but for the sake of it, thank you.
Welcome back, Agent. Report?
God. How many of these do we have already? 4. Let's get another one for the sake of it.
See you soon, I'm sure.
Alright. Let's quickly save this. Alright. Let's go all the way back up here. Yes, so no, well, we shouldn't be that long. What's a bit of a play? Grab some items while we're at it, and report back to our base camp.
Just like childbirth. You barely remember the misery.
I'll take your word for it, Sally. I will take your word for it. Come on, go over it. That's one thing about Sally. She's got terrible stamina. I can't find when we get some Sanitol we can increase her stamina and everything. That would be fantastic, because you can barely escape fights at the moment. It's absolutely incredible. Unless you got a half-decent weapon, you're in really big trouble, actually. Here you go.
Oh, did you get our dolly?
I
Yes.
did. And I don't think you'll have any more trouble with Johnny Bolton.
That's wonderful. Do you want to stay for our show? We'll be able to start it in a few moments. Thanks to you.
When did my squirrel come home?
Just now.
What happened to the gardens? Don't disturb me. Bought, did you say? All these things? Has my little spendthrift been wasting money again?
Yes, but Torvald, this year we can really let ourselves go a little. This is the first Christmas we have not needed to economize.
Still, you know, we can't spend money recklessly.
Yes, Torvald, we may be a wee
Why
bit
do
more
you-
reckless now, mayn't we? Just a tiny wee bit. You're going to have a big salary and earn not enough money.
Yes, after the new year.
Good. Okay, we head up here. Ah! We have to... Oh, god damn it, I hate when this happens. This is the way to get up there. And of course, it's not going to be nice to us. Come on, this is the way up! Are you Come on! Oh, I didn't have a problem with this last time. Get off! Oh, you serious? Yes! Only took 10,000 attempts. Oh my god. Okay, well. At least the one good thing is when we're done with this place, we don't have to come back here, so that's okay. Be nice and careful, we don't fall back down. Okay. Inventory! Perfect! Do that quickly. 148, because I've been using a whole bunch of pocket expansions. I've been wanting this. I'll take it while I get it. So we should get 168. What? What do you mean fully expanded? But That doesn't make any sense. Believe it or not, on my other playthrough, we can get up to around 194. So I don't understand how we're at full capacity. Oh. Maybe because we haven't finished the mission. Okay, okay. Believe it or not, can actually affect a few things, so that's understandable. Weave in between the doors. Weave up here. Jump down. Come on. Lay yourself into gear, thank you. To power cell and boxing shoes, the grand prize. Boxing shoes. Run like the wind and don't break your ankle. With these snazzy shoes, run faster and longer and suffer less damage while falling. Fantastic. Right. Stealthy maneuvering. And oh crap, up missed the door. Oh whoops, daisies. Oh shit. Where's the door? Where's that door? Thank you. We've got really terrible stamina, so we're just gonna have to run like hell for a little while. Oh! Make a bloody feline for this, and yay, we're hidden! I think we'll buy this one for now. Alright. We're actually ending this part here. I wish I had done a bit more missions, but I was busy trying to find those memories. When we come back, we won't be going straight to the lab. We'll go and we will go to pick up the baby feeder. We'll be dropping off some blueprints for some other things as well. Hopefully, I think we can get an invitation from there as well. Should be excellent. Then we can install the baby feeder, repair the lab, do a whole bunch of things at once. In fact, even on the way back, we might even pick up the rubber cat suit. So, we'll see how things go. So, I'm going to drop a few things off. Excuse me, in the pneumatic stash, and I will see you back at the... oh, do we have... Actually... Is that the apothecary? Who's that one? No, we'll do that afterwards. Yeah. We'll see who's in the apothecary. Anyway, I'll see you next time when we go and buy that baby feeder. See you then.